So there was the Margot Robbie. This is something we didn't talk about on the show, but there was the Margot Robbie Pirates of the Caribbean spin-off kind of thing going on, right? Obviously, Johnny Depp left the series because lots of stuff going on there that we won't get into. But it doesn't look like he's coming back, which was expected. Then you have this kind of female-led Margot Robbie version of the series that sounded kind of interesting. I mean, we all love Margot Robbie, right? We want to see as much Margot Robbie as we can. And thinking about seeing Margot Robbie dressed as a pirate sounds pretty cool to me. So I would have definitely been interested in checking it out. I'm not the biggest fan of the Pirates of the Caribbean movies. The very first one I thought was amazing, and I would watch it to this day. I thought it was great. Obviously, Johnny Depp's great in it. There's a lot of great things that are happening in that film that I thought was good, especially for a Disney movie when it came out. But all the rest of them are kind of either a mixed bag of just god-awful or it was So, yeah, that being said, we had this Margot Robbie spinoff in the works, and yesterday she was doing an interview and she said this, and this is coming to us from Deadline. Margot Robbie, I'm just going to scroll down to the quote here, but Disney's Margot Robbie led Pirates of the Caribbean spinoff has been killed by the studio per the Oscar nominated actress. So this is her quote. This is straight out of Margot Robbie's mouth. Margot Robbie says, "We had an idea and we were developing it for a while, ages ago, to have more of a female-led, not totally female-led, but just a different kind of story, which we thought would have been really cool," Robbie said. "But I guess they don't want to do it." And this is, again, coming to us from Deadlines. So basically she's saying this is dead, and we haven't heard anything from the studio about this. We haven't heard anything from, anyone until now, and if she's saying it's dead, it's dead. So this is no longer happening. Very interesting, because it did seem like this was like kind of big news when they announced it. I mean, I guess anytime you're casting Margot Robbie in something, it's probably gonna be big news, so that's kind of expected. But yeah, I'm kind of surprised to see it killed off, especially in this kind of female-led era that we're in, where we're seeing a lot more stuff like that. For instance, she just did Birds of Prey, the Suicides are not Suicide Squad, the Harley Quinn movie, right? And that was a female-led movie, and it didn't do very well, so maybe that has something to do with it. And a lot of those movies don't do great, which is too bad. But yeah, that's neither here nor there. The news is this thing's dead. It's not happening. This is coming to us from Margot Robbie, so I feel like we can trust it, and it's safe to assume that we won't see anything more about this moving forward. However, the question becomes, and the question I pose for you guys in the chat would be, so what do you do with Pirates of the Caribbean moving forward? First of all, I mean, I don't even remember. Is it 4 or 5 films? There was even rumors of them doing like some sort of series for Disney Plus or yeah, I believe, I can't remember. But yeah, do we want more Pirates stuff? I mean, I guess if it's got Margot Robbie in it. But now that we know it doesn't have Margot Robbie, do we want more pirate stuff? I mean, probably not, Disney. It's probably safe to assume that thing's old and gone. But, years from now, a decade from now, once Johnny Depp has we've all forgotten about all the drama and all of the stuff surrounding him and Amber Heard, maybe you could revisit it then. And people like me may be more interested when I've had no pirates, nothing for a decade, and you bring back the original star of Jack Sparrow, and maybe we see where he's at and what's he been doing. I may be interested in that. But even then, man, Not really. Yeah, it's not really not very compelling stories. I agree 100%. But it did the other thing is it made money, right? Like constantly. Those movies made a ton of money. People went out and seen those movies no matter how bad they were, which is interesting, but they did that with the Transformers movies and lots of movies. So you would think they want to make something to try to cash in while they can. That makes sense. But yeah, guys, let me know down in the comment section below. What are you guys' thoughts on all this? Are you unhappy that this has gotten canceled? Are you happy that it is and you want no more pirates? Do you love pirates? Hate it? You want more? Do we need more pirates? Yeah, definitely let me know down in the comment section below.